Over years, I observed the hectic at work and wondered if this can spread in better stress balance over the months of a year. In the while, I see and hear about people rushing through meetings, scrambling in the new year, and then getting overwhelmed at the end of the year. Today, we're breaking down the yearly business cycle into easy, bite-sized parts that put you in control. What if you could turn that mess into a smooth, steady ride? Welcome to Mastering Your Year: How to Turn Chaos into Clear Success. Hi everyone, I'm here to help you cut through the noise and bring some order to your busy year. If your calendar feels like a jumbled mess of deadlines and last-minute scrambles, you're not alone. The good news is that every year follows a simple pattern, like a set of gears working together. When these gears click into place, you work smarter, not harder. Ready to see how? Let's jump in. Imagine your year as a bunch of gears that need to work together. Each gear stands for a part of your year, and when they all turn smoothly, your work feels less hectic. Here are the 6 gears to focus on. Think of budgeting as drawing your map for the year. In the fall, you decide what matters most and plan where to spend your money. When you plan ahead, you set a solid base for a good year. Ask yourself, what can you do now to build a strong budget plan? The start of the year is like the sunrise, bright and full of promise. But if you rush too much in January, you might burn out. Instead, set small, clear goals to keep things on track without overloading your team. What's one clear target you can set right at the start? Closing out the year isn't just about crunching numbers, it's a chance to look back and learn. Rather than letting the end-of-year rush stress you out, use it to see what worked and what didn't. How can you use this busy time to fix small issues before they become big problems? At the heart of every cycle are the people you work with. High-pressure times, especially at the end of the year, can leave everyone feeling tired. Make sure to check in on your team. A simple chat or a kind word can boost everyone's mood. What small gesture can you make today to lift your team's spirit? Technology is supposed to make your work easier, not slow you down. Sometimes unexpected updates or glitches can get in your way. By planning around these tech issues, you keep your work on track. Have you set aside time for any planned tech fixes? Big projects that stretch over several years can feel like a juggling act. The trick is to see them as steps that lead you forward instead of stumbling blocks. Break them into smaller tasks that you can tackle one at a time. What long-term goal can you break down into easy steps? Before planning ahead, ask, is your team feeling upbeat, just getting by, or stuck in endless last-minute fixes? An upbeat team sets realistic deadlines, meets regularly, and even takes time to reset. If your team is in this mood, you're on the right track. Maybe your team is getting the job done, but only after some serious last-minute hustle. It's a relief when things calm down, but imagine if things could run smoother. If you're stuck in a cycle of constant rush and stress, it might be time for a change. What's one small tweak that could ease the pressure? Even the best teams face small problems that can add up. Let's look at a few common ones. Those little tasks you don't even notice can really pile up and slow you down. Take a look at your to-do list. What can you simplify? When you work with people around the world, different holiday schedules can cause confusion. A bit of planning can help everyone stay on the same page. Skipping a proper review at the end of the year can lead to the same mistakes happening again. What if you took a moment to really look back and learn from the past? Sometimes a simple picture makes everything click. Think of budgeting as planting seeds, doing your work as nurturing those seeds, and the end of the year as reaping the rewards. Every step counts. What seeds are you planting today? Your year isn't a short sprint, it's more like a steady run. Going full speed in January might leave you tired later. Pace yourself so you can keep going strong. How can you set a pace that works for you? Now, let's turn these ideas into a clear, everyday plan. The log and learn method is a simple way to keep track and learn as you go. Kick off your budget discussions in late summer. The log and learn method is a simple way to keep track and learn as you go. Kick off your budget discussions in late summer. Starting early means you avoid the rush later. What's one easy step you can take to start these talks? Don't overload your team right at the start. Roll out projects bit by bit so everyone can keep up without feeling overwhelmed. How can you spread your work more evenly? Know your fixed dates, like tech updates or holidays, and plan around them. This helps avoid any nasty surprises. Have you marked all your important dates? Write down what works and what doesn't as you go along. By the end of the year, this log will be your guide for doing things better next time. What lesson will you write down today? Now that we've broken down your year into simple, clear parts and pointed out some small problems you might face, it's time to take action. When you see your year as a set of manageable steps, you're not just putting out fires, you're planning your day with clear purpose. Here's your challenge. Pick one area in your yearly routine that needs a little fix. Is it starting your budget talks sooner? Maybe spreading out your projects or planning better for tech hiccups? Choose one change you can start this week and see how it makes your day easier. Before you finish, ask yourself, how did your team handle busy times before, and what one small change could make things easier now? Think it over, chat with your team, and then take that one simple step. As you go forward, keep these questions in mind. What small seed are you planting today? And are you keeping a steady pace, or are you sprinting until you burn out? What one small change can take you from chaos to calm? Take a moment now to grab a pen and write down one specific change you'll make this quarter, whether it's an earlier budget meeting or a new way to track progress. Then put that plan into action. Small steps can make a big difference in how smoothly your year runs. Thanks for spending this time with me. With a clear, simple plan, steady pacing, and small everyday actions, you're ready to turn your busy year into a smooth ride. What's the first step you're going to take? Let's chat in the comments and share ideas on making our work lives easier, one simple step at a time. Based on these ideas, your journey to a clearer, less stressful year starts now. What's your next step?